Cricket isn't just about skill, it's about making great decisions under pressure. In this video, I'm going to share with you our 5-step mental system we use when coaching cricketers. So, if you're new to the show, welcome. Hi, I'm James Breese, and welcome to Blackboard Friday, our weekly show where we share our systems and frameworks to help you become a better cricketer. Now, if you're watching along, we've been sharing our performance flywheel system, and today we're talking about psychology and focus. Okay, so if you've been watching the other videos, you know our first step is systemic health, then we look at clinical biomechanics, then physical capacity, then step number 4 is psychology and focus. But what exactly is this? Well, we've broken it down to kind of 5 key stages. Number 1, attention. Number 2, perception. Now, I'll get to this in a second, what this actually means. Number 3, decision. Number 4 is emotion. And number 5 is reset. We kind of follow it in this order. Based on my workings in military, police, law enforcement, and frameworks they use in there to help them make better decisions, we've kind of reworked it to help and use with cricketers, particularly young cricketers, because no one really talks about this. The mindset and, they talk about 90% mental, 10% tactical when they get to the highest levels. Well, it's kind of true. So we kind of work in this order, but it also constantly goes back to the start, almost like a mini flywheel within our flywheel. So what is attention? Can players actually hold attention? Do they actually know what's going on? Because most of the time, what I find is they have no clear routine. We always talk about better every ball here at Cricket Matters. Watch the ball, repeat, reset, refocus. All these things we always use, but what I tend to see is no one's able to hold their attention. Their attention span is very poor, particularly in today's world where we expect everything now and there's so many distractions going everywhere. Now, what that tends to manifest itself into is lack of routine, no routine. And that is what I think is super important, particularly as a batsman and a bowler. So when we speak to young cricketers, they have no idea what they're doing when they walk out to bat. They just walk out, take a guard, and just hope something's going to go well. But that leads to multiple problems. If you haven't got a routine, you can't maintain attention. If you can't hold a routine and you haven't got good attention, it leads into problems further on down the chain. So one of the main things I like to do here is help establish routines early with cricketers to help focus their attention. Now, what that means for bowlers, a lot of the time is, what are they doing at the top of the mark? What are they doing each and every ball that's repeatable and easy to do? Because if they haven't got a routine, then more than likely they're going to lose their emotions later down the chain here and get worried when they bowl a wide, which happens more often than not. So if we get a clear-cut routine, it allows them to reset every ball, control their emotions, make better decisions, and be able to see what's happening in the game, okay? So attention for me is basically creating a routine for players. Again, most batters don't have a routine in between balls. They don't know how to reset themselves after each ball if they play a bad shot or get a bit lucky. So attention is all about creating a routine and a framework. I can't even turn the pen the right way. It's creating a routine, create routine, and a framework so that everything else works further down the chain. So very early when I'm working with any cricketer, I want to establish what their routine is and does it give them the best possible opportunity to make better decisions later down the line. So routine is key for me when I'm first start working with any cricketers. But then, if I wipe a few of these things away, is perception. Can they read what's going on? Can they actually see what's going on? You wouldn't believe how many cricketers I see who don't know how to see the ball. See the ball, as my mate Gio Calusi likes to talk about all the time. It's really important. All the great players talk about watching the ball when they're batting. The Australians make a massive emphasis onto that. All the Indians, when Gio was talking to them and listening to them, was talking about see the ball. Can you see the ball to allow you to make better decisions? If you've got no focus, no routine, and your attention span is poor, well, you ain't going to see the ball, are you? So can we see the ball? And most times, no player is really looking at it when it comes to in the game. And now, perception also means to reading the game, okay? So if we can't see the ball, we're too worried about technique and have no set routine, we can't see where the players are, where the players are moving, what the game situation dictates. So for me, perception is absolutely vital. And alongside routine, I'm helping young players and older players see the ball. That could be as simple as go to the opticians and get your eyes tested, or understanding what it means by soft focus and hard focus. Now, if you don't know what that means, check out the video in our channel somewhere where I talk about how to watch the ball like a pro. That will massively help you. So, routine, teaching them how to see the ball, and then we're helping them make better decisions. They can't even speak. Make better decisions. That comes under game management and seeing what we're going to do. And that comes with a lot of work, trying a lot of this stuff and managing their technique under fatigue. Simple. Can they make better decisions? Are they making the right actions? Are they playing forward instead of playing back? What are they doing with their bowling? Should they be bowling line length or should we be doing variations? Well, if they haven't got their attention, they don't see the game or can't see what's going on, they're going to make poor decisions. And if poor decisions happen, then they can't control their emotions. Emotions, nerves. That is the big thing I see with most young cricketers coming through. They don't know how to control their nerves. And likewise, a lot of older cricketers don't know how to control their nerves and emotions. But it stems from coming back to the top in that they have no clear-cut routine. They don't know how to see the ball and see the game. They're not quite sure what decisions to make because they haven't been there before or practiced certain things before. So that overrides everything else. So a lot of the time, players who can't look at an absolute gun, an absolute jet in the nets, don't take it out onto the field because there's no clear framework helping them establish all this. And therefore, when we come to the very bottom in reset, we've then got to go all the way back up to start all over again. And it's repeatable. Cricket is about each and every ball. Better every ball for a reason, as we say here at Cricket Matters. Because every ball is a chance to reset, regain attention, understand what's going on in the game, see the ball, see the game, make a better decision, control those emotions, no matter what the pressure situation really is, and then allow us to reset each and every time. That's a very quick overview of how we do things. But for me, if we break it down even simpler to help you manage your game and hopefully help you have the best season ever this year is 1, routine. Do you have one? Number 2, can you see the ball? See the ball, see the game. That's really important. And 3, control emotions. I guarantee you, if you have a routine, can see the ball, it becomes easier to control each of those emotions. So I hope you found it useful. That's our idea, insight into the old psychology and focus section of our performance flywheel. Now, if you enjoyed that video, please make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. Hit that bell notification if you can. And I'll see you on another episode of Blackboard Friday.